MrBeast, YouTube big boy, tens of millions of views per video, liked by everyone.
Okay guys, now I'm going to donate money to my favorite Twitch streamer.
And #1 advocate for stopping food wastage. MrBeast is living at large. But you know what happens when one YouTuber finds success? The horde of copycats emerge from their manholes. We all know MrBeast, and if you don't, take a quick look at his social blade and be reminded that you will never come even close to being as successful as he is. You will always be in his shadow. A failure!
This guy has a lot of money.
I like how that's the opening for the Fine Bros video on him. Yeah, I get that he's got a lot of money. How do we get some of that? So if you don't know MrBeast, he does a variety of challenge videos. Most of them are completely original, never been done before, or he takes a spin on already popular challenges, trying to constantly one-up himself and grow as a person. Now obviously by being so creative and diverse with his content, his fan base, in return, are incredibly mature individuals.
MrBeast!
I mean, who am I kidding? All my subs are like 7. By the way, guys, subscribe today to join the Bro Army. It's like the Bro Army, but slightly better. Here we've got some documented footage of every Pyrocynical subscriber ever.
You whore! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
Now, I'm not that happy with MrBeast. Mainly because he made Fortnite Ninja even more rich.
MrBeast just donated $5,000.
I'm sure a man with a net worth of $10 million needed more money, but you know, I understand it's the pursuit of clickbait, the pursuit of views. We've all got to make sacrifices.
Last one to speak wins $10,000.
Martin, he told you a fake time. There's still 1 minute to go.
He's out! He's out!
But today, I'm going to be defending Mr. MrBeast. There have been so many people copying him, and I am not happy. Now, I do understand YouTube is a really competitive market. Today, it's pretty much impossible to not step on another YouTuber's toes.
Detention for you.
You had Critical make a very detailed, in-depth video on how YouTubers tend to copy each other completely on accident.
There is no bigger crime on YouTube than making a video on a topic another YouTuber has already covered. If you do that, you should honestly have to uninstall your internet and be thrown in the slammer.
I'm definitely not taking that out of context. And there definitely isn't an additional 4 minutes where he defends copying other YouTubers' videos on accident. But yeah, on a serious note, especially in commentary, it's legit impossible to not copy someone else accidentally. I could make a video on top 10 things you've missed in Fortnite, a video I'd definitely love to make. And then I'd realise I'm Alan, actually did the video a week before me. People would call me a copy.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex. Welcome back to another commentary. Today we're going to be talking about viewbotters. They're great.
But then we'd both realise that PewDiePie copied both of us and did the video a day later, and we'd be called the clones. Because people do not like to compare dates of when videos were uploaded.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay?
PewDiePie quitting Let's Play and switching to commentary has ruined my career. Leech! Now, one thing I've noticed with MrBeast, whenever he does a challenge, about a month later, someone will upload a scuffed version of that challenge. Now, when I mean scuffed, they copied MrBeast's challenge and somehow made it worse.
The last one to leave the swimming pool wins 10,000 Robux.
Also, I want to preface by saying that the challenges I'm going to show in this video, I'm not saying that MrBeast invented these challenges. You could have had some 12-year-old boy from Mumbai, India invent them, and we'll never know. But what I am saying is, there's a correlation between one of the fastest growing YouTubers doing something, and then a bunch of people doing it straight after. The first case. I spent 24 hours in slime.
I am going to spend 24 hours in this slime. If I don't, Jake, you can have $100,000.
Now, one thing I massively respect MrBeast for is that all his videos are done completely legit. They'll even catch on camera times where he's like visually uncomfortable. He doesn't want to keep doing it. He wants to get out or just go rest. And that's not really content, but it still shows that it's legit.
Chandler, can you take the viewers outside and show them it's dark out? Because they probably think we're lying.
2 weeks after MrBeast uploaded this video, my favorite YouTuber on the entire planet, morgz, uploaded his version. I don't know, man. There's some kind of correlation here between the titles and thumbnails. Now, one thing about MrBeast in his videos, he's a fairly chill guy, kind of quiet almost, relaxed. He's not in your face. morgz, he's the complete antithesis of that.
2, 1.
This could actually be utilized by MI5 as a way to torture people. Also, one thing I love about this video, morgz, you set the comments to new, not top. If you guys don't know, the way YouTube comments work, it's the top rated and it descends from there. What YouTubers will do that want to avoid criticism without outright disabling the comments, they'll change the default from top rated to sort from the newest instead. They do this to hope that any actual criticism gets buried under the tens of thousands of comments. Either leave your comments unedited and open entirely, or completely remove them. You are more of a bitch than James Charles by doing this. Now, because I'm a complete masochist, I watched the entire video to see, you know, where he'd shout out MrBeast. You uploaded this video 2 weeks later. It's pretty obvious that you nabbed it from him, so, you know, it's fine. Give him a little shout out, you know, a little, MrBeast gave me this idea. Go on, morgz, I'm sure you can do just that.
But you're probably wondering, morgz, what are you going to be doing for 24 hours in a slime bath? I'm going to be playing my new favourite app, Dragon City. Dragon City is an addictive battle game.
Oh, you didn't shout out MrBeast at all. You instead just had a sponsor for the video to go along with the 13 mid-roll ads. I do respect the hustle, honestly.
Guys, if you want to see me slime mum live, then guys, come see me and mum on our very first tour next year in January.
Oh my god, he's going on tour. I'm sure that tour was full of adults. Still older than my subs, to be honest.
Oh, I don't know whether to there. All right. What's that?
Shot me. Anyway, moving away from my name and morgz, there's plenty more MrBeast clones. So case 2. Putting 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard. So if we look up the video, we'll obviously be able to just see any kind of clones that are sticking out that have copied him. Oh my god, it's morgz again! I'm not making another dedicated video. I've done like 9 of them. I am not doing another dedicate. He's so asking for it, but I'm not doing it. Alright, case 3. Here we go. MrBeast hyped up this trend with the last person to leave the circle wins money. He started doing it with his friends, and then he got a bunch of famous YouTubers to do it, like my best friend Ricegum, and literally no one else. Who are you people? You don't get 10k sub days? Irrelevant! And once he did this kind of video, my boy Carter Sharer got up and copied him. Now, I'll give Carter credit. He's at least more creative with his content. morgz is obviously just trying to leech views off MrBeast. Carter's trying to copy, but then bring his own element into it.
Oh, she's going back for her breath. She's running out of air. Can she make it?
I am surprised that Carter's done something so inventive, because in his videos, he's not the most interesting person. He's quite vapid. He kind of reminds me of an Oblivion NPC trying to give me a quest.
Ooh, what's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back to the most channel on YouTube.
Under no circumstances should anyone attempt to recreate or reenact any of the activities in this video. Please do not try anything you see in this video at home.
I like how he hired someone else to do the audio disclaimer, because he knows if he does it himself, people are going to fall asleep at his voice and then end up injuring themselves.
I eventually got bored, so I went to go watch some TV.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back to the most epic channel on YouTube.
Okay. Several things wrong with this intro. Firstly, why are you motion tracking your own handle when you own the channel? You literally have your own face as your YouTube profile picture. There is no way anyone, even if they're new to the channel, are going to be confused on who you are. Secondly, you have merch that says subscribe while parodying Supreme. I can't even see what it says on your shirt half the time because the saturation of your camera is so high. But guys, I'm being harsh on Carter. He did actually clutch the intro because he said epic.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back to the most channel.
I like how they're the only ones on sale as well. No one's buying them, put them on sale. Now, thankfully, the Carter Sharer fan base are much more older than morgz's. For example, the top comment on this video, press this if you're over 1. 3/4 of the Carter Sharer fan base were too young to like that comment.
Because we need everyone for today's video because we have an awesome challenge. You guys ready?
Ready for what?
We're filming a video. Let's go. Come on up to the roof.
Alright, well I need to finish this game real quick.
Yeah, they seem super invested in this video.
Carter, my Minecraft pig just died. Can I please take a couple days off just to grieve?
No, slave! You will work until you have no kneecaps!
Gonna play video games the whole time?
Well, I have nothing else to do. I mean, I can look at the view, but I'm trying to win a game of Fortnite right now, so...
God, yes. Thank you for flashing a PNG of Fortnite Battle Royale when he said Fortnite. It's like a MrBeast video, but there's just no pre-planning. Half the video is just really awkward.
It's like boring and stuff, so... Check out this gate that I found. It's like, opens up.
Bro, look at this gate that can open. Bro, look at this chapstick I found. Kind of like opens. Morgz was water torture, but at least he planned some skits out.
You know what, Morgan? Perhaps this will help.
What? Oh, no, stop it! Oh my gosh, oh, I think I've got brain freeze.
That's not how brain freeze works. Now, I am telling a bit of a lie, a white lie. Carter does implement some skits into his video.
Hello?
Hey, have your pizza.
Okay,
Pizza?
Oh, pizza. Wait, what? Who is that? Stove? Wait, Stove?
Thanks, Carter.
Wait, how did you get down there?
Good luck.
Stove, guess my pizza! Stove!
He's got pizza?
Well, I ordered pizza and he came out and he grabbed it.
Morgz and Carter are like two opposite ends of the scale. One of them's mentally insane, the other's just boring. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Top 10 Things You Missed in Avengers Endgame. Subscribe to join the Bro Army today. Please buy my merch. Go away until I actually make a good video, yeah? I am not on the autism spectrum. Why are you saying that?